What is going on, beautiful people? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. And in this video, I want to talk about how your inner world and creating your ideal life, creating the life of your dreams, how they relate to each other, and finding a way to approach these two in a way that actually makes you fulfilled. And I'm creating this video because for the past 8 years, I've been part of different communities where I'm seeing a very strong focus either on this kind of narrative that it doesn't matter how your life looks like, your happiness comes from the inside, and so stop wanting to to change anything. Basically, the fact that you want to change something means that you're resisting the present moment, so you should just let go of that on the one side. And on the other side, the kind of maybe more mainstream neoliberal, like, you can create whatever you want and you create your real dream life, and you just need to work your ass off, and then at some point you will be there and you will be able to enjoy it. Where the focus is so much on getting somewhere, basically in a way where it doesn't matter how you get there, or it doesn't matter how you feel in this process. And so I want to share with you a perspective that's been growing in me of kind of combining these two or bringing them more closely together so that it's not anymore one against the other. So it's not anymore that, oh, I need to be happy on the inside, so I cannot change my outside world, or I need to change my outside world, and until it's exactly as I want it to be, I cannot be happy. Which is, many of us are jumping between one and the other, all right? So let me share with you my perspective. You have dreams. You have an idea of how you want to live because of how you think that's going to make you feel. Okay, so if I, right now, and you can do this with me for a moment, think of like, how would I love to live? And so the first few things that come up for me is living in community, living in a remote natural area, working with different leaders and change makers around the world, being very much connected to my body and having a lot of juicy community exchange around me and a lot of time by myself. So those are just a few things that came up right now. Now, I want these things because I think they're going to make me feel a certain way. Okay? Let me say that one more time. These images that I have are an external representation of how I want to feel inside. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone is doing that, and I believe that's just how our mind works. Right? And so here's something that I think is really important to understand. If we go into, I need my life to look exactly like this, and as long as it doesn't, I cannot feel good, that's wrong. Right? And that has us creating or changing our lives from a place of lack. From a place of life is not as it is, so that means I feel like shit, so I need to work really hard and I need to do all these things so that I can finally arrive at the safe haven where I can finally relax. And it's so weird, the things that we do when we're in this place, like, I really want to live a stress-free life, and so I'm going to be stressed out really a lot so that I can get there as quickly as possible. And that just does not work, right? So basically, the kind of trap that we so easily fall into is, here's what I want, and I can only feel good once I have that. And the trick is, it's kind of the other way around. The trick is, you can have that what you want when you start being able to connect to the feeling that you think you can only get once it's there already now. And then you start taking steps from that place of abundance, expansion, happiness, connection, whatever it is that you want to feel. And from that inner state, you start taking steps towards your dream. Okay, so for me, it also doesn't mean that I'm supposed to stop taking action, that I'm supposed to stop being interested in the outside world. There is a dance between the inner world and the outer world. It's not just one or the other, right? But as long as I create from a place of, I'm a piece of shit and I want to at some point love myself, but all these things need to change to be able to do that, I'm going to recreate this over and over and over again. So when you connect to your dream, and it's very simple, like it doesn't have to be even that profound. You just think about, how do I really want to live? What do I really care about? Who are the people I want to have around me? How much money do I want to earn? Right? And you just see what pops up. And then you see, how does it make you feel? Now, in most cases, it's going to make you feel good. And so you anchor this feeling in, and you realize you can feel right now already this way. If this feeling can come into your awareness just by thinking of this, it means it's already in you. Okay? And so from that place, you ask yourself, what's the next step that I can take towards my vision? Now then, as you start doing this, other things will come up. It's not always going to be like, you're not always going to feel that amazing and open and expansive and joyful. And there's a good reason that other things will come up, because those are the things that are going to bring you into a deeper learning and a deeper understanding of yourself and how life works. And so once you arrive at your vision, you're not only going to feel this way that you thought you would feel, you're also going to have a set of experiences that will have you be able to create way more exactly what it is that you want in life. So the struggles and the challenges and the disappointments and all these things will come up on the path, not in any way as a punishment, but as a way for you to deeply understand how life works, how you work. And with that understanding, creating what you want is possible. Without you understanding that, it's not possible. Then it's a matter of luck. Then it's a matter of trying some magical thinking, trying to manifest things by just thinking of it and being grateful. But that's not how life works. Okay? So all I want to say is, you connect to the feelings that your dream brings up in you, the kind of way that you already want to feel. You start looking at, what's the next step that I can take from this place of, I'm already enough. I don't need to wait until this is here, but I still want to create it. And then you are open to learn from how the process unfolds. And it's going to, for sure, I promise you, going to be very different from how you think it's going to look like. And that's part of the beauty of life. All right? So I wanted to give you this quick summary. I hope it helps. I hope it lands in you. Please, if you have any questions about this, I know this is a more subtle, complex topic than my other videos, please put them below. Happy to clarify. And as always, with Evolving Man, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving, and I'll talk to you soon.